Soft plastics are an essential lure to have regardless of what style of fishing you're doing. Even if you're going out hard body fishing all day, you're mad if you don't have that bag of soft plastics, because what you can do with them is you can cut them down. You can start with a 7-inch jerk shad and end up with a 2-inch jerk shad just by chopping the tail off it. So you can imitate almost any food source that a fish might be feeding on in an instant. I think the tail of the soft plastic is the most important part. It is the lifeblood of the soft plastic. For the most part, the fore end of the soft plastic has a hook in it, so you're not going to get much movement out of that. Obviously, that's the part that we want the fish to bite, but the tail is the instigator of the bite. This little guy is a Berkley Twitchtail. It comes in 3 inches. Now, it might look a lot like the old 3-inch bass minnow, but it has a definite difference, and it's all in the tail. This guy has a stub tail, which adds more weight. Now, with this extra weight on the tail, you're going to get a lot more finesse. A lot more finesse. You add more action through the rod, it comes down through the line, and this extra weight in the tail gives you a lot more beautiful action. So if you're after a finesse bait that is 3 inches long, this is definitely the one for you. It's got that beautiful translucency to it because it's power bait, of course, and it also has that wonderful fish feeding stimulant in it. It's a Berkley power bait, you can't go wrong with them. Now, as I said, the Berkley Twitchtail, it's all about the finesse. So you're going to drive this soft bait just through the tip action of your rod. So we're talking about minute to minimal rod tip movement. That would be fairly aggressive. So what you can boil it down to is just hopping the rod tip an inch or two at a time. And that is going to throw this 3-inch Twitchtail into an almost aggressive activity down under the water surface. The Twitchtail is the finesse bait you've been waiting for. It's power bait. So it's got that fish feeding stimulant in it that's going to make the fish hold on to this soft bait 18 times longer than the next best soft bait. It's beautiful, it's clear, it's finessey. You cannot go wrong with a Twitchtail.